I definitely say I prefer Secrets Draft here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I like it too. It's just I'm not a fan of PA. But that just a me thing too. But like it is another good counteractive carry that like usually goes for BKB against the Ricky. So
I mean, it's
I'm okay
difficult for
with it.
Ricky to kill the Phantom Assassin as well, because again, PA is a very high armor hero. You're going to be missing a lot of your auto attacks. You can blur out once the smoke ends. You've got a bunch of ways of dealing with it. And it's not that easy for Ricky to go onto the backlines, and that's really what he likes doing, because your backline are Spirit Breaker and Snapfire.
Well, anyway, though, we got a lot to do in this game. It's interesting. I'm somewhat excited to see the not I was gonna say Ricky. I'm not excited to see Ricky.
No one's excited to see Ricky in their game. That's fine.
I'm excited to see a Spirit Breaker actually being picked up and played.
The games are very high action when you see a Spirit Breaker. There's going to be charging around, making tons of plays happen. Of course, you're going to see Team Unique reacting to that and teleporting heroes into wherever the Spirit Breaker is. So it's definitely going to be a high action game.
Well, as we speak of high action, there's no First Blood being immediately drawn here, but we do see that it'll be the Snapfire and the Monkey King in the top lane for the time being. Might try lane it if they see that Vansker decides to stay around, but he's trying to figure out where he wants to go right now.
Why prolong the inevitable?
Yeah, looks like we're doing the tri lane.
Probably not for long. I mean, you want to leave. You want to figure out where the Phantom Assassin's going to go, and then move the Timber Saw to wherever that is. But they have the PA mid, so they're not really able to do that, given the fact that they have Invoker. So I think they're going to be fine. You don't want to run a tri lane with your Timber Saw, though. Actually, I might be eating my words.
I mean, you might
very fast.
Might be wrong on that one, but
yeah, there we go.
We do see, since the First Blood didn't happen, Doc will just TP back down to the bot. That's what he was staying around for, I guess.
So, again, you want the Timber Saw to have as many levels as quickly as possible. You want to outlevel the enemies and have multiple points into reactive armor, just so the enemies aren't able to harass you anymore once you hit that 2 points, 3 points in reactive armor mark. And once you're at 3 points, you can basically just dive the tower without a care, especially against Monkey King and Snapfire. First couple levels, you will have to be a bit careful on the Timber Saw. Because Monkey King is one of the heroes that can trade with you, and then he can heal up on the creep wave after getting that Jingu Mastery lifesteal. Monkey King deals with it okay compared to Phantom Assassin.
I just oh, bottom. Nope, never mind. I thought there was something going on. No, they were it looked like they were diving. Don't question mark me. How dare you? Oh, well, you know what? Now that we're bottom, we do see that Zai's in a little bit of trouble here. He's hit with the Maledict. It's pretty decent damage at the moment, but I think he'll be fine, actually. But First Blood's actually drawn in the top lane in the meantime by actually killing the Timber Saw. So like you were saying, he's not level 3 yet.
He's not level 3, and he actually opted to go Timber Chain and Whirling Death.
Interesting, actually. That's not correct.
What's not correct?
Well, I mean, it's just, I feel like you'd want to go for the reactive armor at least at 2.
I mean, this is the sort of play that you make when you want to play more aggressive. The reactive armor will keep you alive in lane, but it won't give you the same kill potential. Of course, you ended up dying there because you're a 1 armor hero, especially when you're far away from that tower. When he's got Jingu Mastery, he can suddenly heal himself up a lot and do a lot of damage to you. So, the gamble didn't really pay off. It's incorrect in one way and correct in another. Again, you have way more kill potential with the Timber Chain and the Whirling Death, but you're not going to be able to stay alive in lane, especially if you start losing it. With Fire Spirits out, he can't trade with the Timber Saw though, even with no points in the reactive armor, because I'm losing all the damage from the auto attack. But once those Fire Spirits expire, he'll start trying to trade with them again, I imagine.
So I'm confused. Is this a 4 Pugna then?
Yeah, that's the App Sword.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That it was the App Sword?
Oh, 4 Pugna just feels weird, but...
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of stuff.
We've seen a lot of stuff, especially out of Yapso. I mean, he ran 4 Invoker at TI, didn't he?
That's true. He is the reason why Invoker support became a thing. Well, I don't think he was just the reason, but he basically finished it. Just showing it off.
Yeah. Over in the mid lane.
Anyway,
let's talk about this mid lane here. So
mid
actually getting run down right now by the mid PA, and you're out CSing him too, like 10 CS above.
What in the world? Yapsar just bursted the bot lane immensely. What was that? Was that just a charge into a double nether? Yeah, it was.
Charging double nether.
Yes,
So
the spell called Nether Strike up in the top. Nisha does go down. Puppy might be next too. Is 633. He's got the ability to dive. Back in the mid though, we do see the Matumba man. Maledict will get him.
Yeah.
Or
Actually,
will
he's gonna survive this. He'll be
yeah,
fine.
just barely.
He gets away. The Maledict touched him, but he has enough HP regen that doesn't really matter. But that was the strength of just going this Timber Chain Whirling Death build. You don't have as much to stay in the lane, but again, you're way more aggressive. And if you can out-damage the enemy, then you're in a really good place.
See Puppy hanging out in the mid now for a little while until the PA is back on her feet. No Nature's Prophet to get the snipe on that one. Plus, I don't think you want to dive a PA even if she is level 5. Some silly pub tricks every now and again. Illusion actually manages to grab the bounty rune that's in the river there with the Icarus dive. Very quick clicker.
I mean, it is so crucial for him to be in this lane and spamming out
Oh,
the Nisha.
There are 3 heroes in the mid, by the way. Zai just hoping to find this bash. Now he's cold snapped up though, so I don't think he'll be able to confidently get a bash anymore.
Yep. I mean, it's too hard to go on like Quaswax Invoker. You have so many tools for stopping them from being able to gank you. You can tornado them, EMP them to like discourage them from being able to go on you again by them not having mana anymore. You have tornado to stop them. Like your allies just have so much time to react. So Pia's doing exactly what she should be. She's focusing on CS and she's out CSing the Invoker in this lane. Actually, he might
charging in. They want to try to get this kill here, but now they have the rotation of Vansker here, and looks like Matumba Man actually getting stacked on with Illusion coming in. They're going to get that damage. That's one dead PA. Zai's going to have to leave. Shouldn't really stick around, but he might just do it anyway. And that could kill him. What is this? This is level 2 Fire Spirits, so maybe.
He's fine. He's a big boy. He's got Fairy Fire as well. He's going to be okay.
The tankiest of boys.
Picker actually has a lot of bulk to him.
It's almost like he's a cow.
It's almost as if he's a cow. Yaps are down here, bottom lane, slowing down the Ricky a little bit from farming, using Decrepit Firearm. Got a cheeky deny there off onto the catapult.
I mean, you want to get all the denies as possible since Ricky's ult is at 6 now for Cloak and Dagger. There's it's basically like running against the Slark. As soon as you hit 6, you're never going to see... Well, I mean, I guess you'll always see Slark because Slark doesn't go invis with his R, but as soon as Ricky hits 6, that's when like the danger happens because that's also backstab, so...
Yeah.
That's when the damage comes. We see he's triple Wraith Banded. Mid. Some man at half HP here does try to at least find a crit dagger, but little to no damage though. Back up in top. Or top? No, in the jungle actually.
No, that was the dire jungle.
Yeah, 633 actually going down there. They're just everywhere this game. Though Matumba Man, no, back in the mid. We do see the stun go out on him. Is going to be a Maledict as well as the cold snap. One right click should at least be able to help the confirmed kill. Looks like Matumba Man actually could get out of this one. The regen's going to be there. The wand charge, nope, will end up going down anyway. Vansker will go down 2. 3 heroes now in this mid. 633 trying to get the jump on Zai here. Jumps to the tree to the right. But Zai has boots.
Yeah.
And that's cold snap, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah. He's got boots, but he's got no mana, so down he goes. And 2 kills going the way of Team Unique. Oh, sorry, 2
beat.
2 right there.
Yeah.
Both the heroes still dead. Just the run around, heading back. So, PA heading back to the mid lane, but oh my god, this is going to be frustrating. You lose all of your mana instantly, and you hop forward as well. I mean, you can't really go on this Invoker. I was talking about that earlier. The Quas Wex build just makes it so you can't play as aggressively. When you have a Spirit Breaker, you need to be playing aggressively. Illusion's going to go down here, though.
And we do have Nisha being in the area at the time, able to get the kill. Does have plenty of regen, can flip that back around, and in the meantime, Zitrax goes down, and Vansker dies from the Timberman dagger.
Spartan,
Two different kills on the map.
Rotate down to the mid lane, identify you can get that kill, and gives Puppy a little bit of time to get experience in the top. He now has his ultimate. So, I think he's in a lot of danger right here on the Timbersaw. You have level 6 on the Snapfire, you're getting charged. He might be about to go down here.
Yeah, Nisha coming in as well. They're looking for the ideal stun point, so that way they can start Puppy's ultimate, but I don't think they're going to need it in reality. They just want to click him down, but they find the stun. There's no scatter available for another 2 seconds. The Riki is here, though. They want to get the scatter, and they will get it. 6-3 goes down, but the rest of Secret fairly low HP up here. Nisha with no stacks available on Jinju, and will be at least decrepping for the time being. No egg available on the Phoenix. There's no real heroes here, and now they do have the Invoker come in, though. They find the NATO, lands on one, EMP. All of Zai's mana is gone. Lincoln as well, and Zai will be going down. Zitrax, uphill miss. Uphill miss, and he's dead anyway. Matumba Man will get him. Was there a... What spotted him there? I guess like the tiny inch of the
dust?
The outpost? Oh, was he dusted? Okay.
Yeah. Dusted there. So 2 for 2 yet again, but both teams responding pretty well to each other's rotations. You're not going to be able to get the kills on this Invoker, though. That's just something you need to accept. But I think Secret's happy if they get to continue doing this. Again, any fights that they can force out with the Spirit Breaker, give the PA time to farm, or like come in at the end of the fight and pick somebody off. Like that's what's going to win them this game.
Well, now we see Unique. They want to do a 3-man party in this mid. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, there's not that much tower push really available for the side of Unique.
No.
It's just, I mean, what? Timbersaw obviously doesn't right-click. That's always been the thing. And then Ricky's the only damage. Speaking of damage, though, back in the mid, but Tumbaman have HP. Phoenix Egg is going to be dedicated, while in the back lines they are going to be able to find Vansker. But will they get this egg? They do, but that will cost the life of Matumbaman. No bash available going out for the Invoker, but it looks like they'll at least be able to get Zitrax here. They might lose Yapsor at the same time. Courier, maybe? No, he's smoked. He's hit with the dust. Zitrax.
1 more second.
Pretty sure he's dead here, but he is out of there. Nisha hits him with the stun on top of the fact that 633 now stuck on the sidelines. NATO goes through, lands on nobody. EMP as well, but Zai will find the bash. There goes the stun that follows suit. Sucky coming out from Yapsor. They'll get that one, no problem. And now they want more. 19. One little extra hit with Shredder. And they will get it. And now the Illusion's back into the mid as well. Just throwing hero after hero. I've seen this before. Pub game after pub game. Ninja style.
I mean, that was definitely save a friend syndrome that happened right there. Invoker going down to the Timbersaw and whatnot. Just all 5 heroes dropping on Team Unique. They're playing the aggressive lineup on Team Secret and running into them with Spirit Breaker, but for some reason it was Team Unique who didn't show any discipline and ended up diving behind the Tier 1 tower with Secret. They were just too separated to be able to take the fight. Do capture the outpost down here. Now on the side of Secret, getting a little bit of extra map control. I think they've identified they're not going to be able to take that mid tower, though. Unique is holding that onto that for dear life.
Yeah, they don't want to give it up. It's another tower. Since they have the bot tower, they'd get a lot of map domination from taking it out. As you can see here, they have this mid tower that could still end up rotating in. Secret comes in. Zai finds a bash. Not able to get the 3-man stun, though, but they do manage to drop a beautiful ultimate into the insta-kill onto Vansker. 19, though, gonna get jumped by the Monkey King. 3-man NATO will slow it down, but I don't think they're gonna be able to stop it completely, though. Matumbaman fairly low HP. The egg on the back lines. Ricky coming in, but it looks like we do have the Mortimer's Kisses coming through. 633 wants to try to find the source and will find it, but that will be the source of his death as well.
Did lose Matumba Man there, but again, you spoke in the jungle, but you have full control over the map right now on Team Secret. There's the shrine they TP'd to right there. The shit is not able to do anything right now.
You didn't see that coming.
And Dumber Man back into the game. But yeah, even that, like, nearly 1,000 XP, 600 gold going the way of Team Secret from that fight. And that was you smoke ganking and trying to head up that hill right there. You knew they were there because you scanned them out, but for some reason you tried to walk up that hill regardless, even though you know that they control this shrine right here. That just felt like an over-desperate play from Team Unique.
I'm trying to find out, like, what... I want to find out, like, the win condition for both of these teams. Because, you know, there's usually, like, one big thing that could, like, change a whole team fight. Because in that scenario, it just felt like pick-off after pick-off after pick-off after pick-off. Even the last team fight was still pick-off after pick-off.
That's what it is on Team Secret. You have the Spirit Breaker, Phantom Assassin, Monkey King Pug, all these are single target
Illusion.
heroes.
In the bot. He did.
Go down here.
Oh, no, he's not, actually. He ended up dropping the spirits just in time, and never mind, he's dead.
Yeah. So, Phoenix goes down there, and nobody bothers TPing to try and help him. They're trying to figure out what they can do to get back into this game right now. They're 4K up so far on Team Secret. Each fight just goes a little bit more Secret's way.
Zai losing a bit of his mana there to the EMP. They did end up seeing the charge with this jungle ward here that's scouting it all, but yeah, there's just not really much that they can afford doing right now. They have to make space for this Riki, and the question is, are you going to be able to make enough space for the Riki to actually matter come later in the game, or is the PA just going to raffle stomp all over everybody? In fact, like, this is what I like, all right? PAs that can read the game extremely well. Of course, it is Matumba Man anyway. I'm pretty sure he can read the game pretty dang well. But, like, there's every now and again you still see some PAs going straight for the Battle Fury, just going for, well, just anything that's not the Battle Fury, basically. But Desolator is the first item for the PA, and I like it so much more than just beelining that Fury. Or Maelstrom, even.
I mean, they've got the super run at you lineup on Team Secret, and it's working right now, so they're just going to continue to do that. And even before the Riki can have space to get online, they're just taking control of the map on Team Secret. Again, all these wards are inside the jungle. Their heroes are on heroes on Team Secret are inside your jungle. Like, it is so easy for them to run at you, like through the backline with the Spirit Breaker if they decide to at any point. And once they take this tier 2, that's going to open up so much more of the enemy team's jungle as well. I mean, yeah, you could farm with the Riki, but you're playing against the Spirit Breaker while you're losing all of your towers. You're just not going to be able to do anything on the map.
Charge. Zai coming in. No, he canceled it. But yeah, they just have much better control right now, and you could see it and you could feel it. And like you were saying, sure, you can get towers with Riki, sure, you can get some CS with Riki, but like, at the end of the day, there's actually, Riki has like no items. He's holding on to all of his gold. Spirit Breaker, Zai's charging out, I believe, so this actually gives Unique a unique opportunity to end up trying to go for some kills here on the sidelines. They're going to go immediately and find Puppy off on the sideline. He'll TP in with a buyback because they want to make this team fight. Zai looking for a charge target. Illusion gets bursted down immediately on the back lines by a dagger, and we see the secondary bash going on the Witch Doctor on the side. EMP in the mid with a tornado. All the mana is gone, but Vansker will go down. And they want 633. He's slowed up with the dagger at the moment. Hit with the last second Q by Nisha, and they will find this kill. They'll get this tower. This will allow them to have complete domination over the Dire jungle now. Radiant jungle, pardon.
With that tier 1 gone, the tier 2 gone from the bottom tower, you just don't have any room on the map left now.
Oh, charge.
He's
out onto 19. It's not going to get there in time.
Yeah, already teleported out. But Puppy immediately identified that, bopped right back in the game, realized, okay, this is our chance to easily take that tier 1 tower, finish getting complete control over the majority of the map. And now you're stuck into this area right now while playing against a Spirit Breaker on Team Unique. You're not going to be able to find any farm. The only thing you have is the triangle, and if Secret decides they want that, they can take that too.
I mean, all they have to do is just take the last tier 1 tower up on the top, but the triangle is usually on the lowest priority list for a lot of players. We see those usually going down last when it comes to what tier 1 tower is of the utmost importance.
Yeah.
Zai reading the situation perfectly. Just TP's out. Doesn't see any of the players on the map, and he's up in the top at the moment, trying to get that last tier 1 tower.
But,
It's actually going straight for an Ags, by the way. It's a very amazing item on Breaker now.
Yeah, it lowers the cooldown, so you're able to get a second stun off right after the first one. Speaking of people going eggs first item, Phoenix is trying to pick one up as quickly as possible as well. It's okay in this game. Again, the biggest thing you have to worry about is Puppy getting on top of you, just breaking your egg instantly with a little shredder. Then you have 2 allies dying instead of 1.
Smoke going out on the sidelines here by Zitrag. Zai, though, is going to at least interrupt any sort of possible team fight happening here. I say that, though, as Nisha will end up going down here. Mortar is not going to help it out. Illusion popping the egg as well. They do manage to find the kill on 633 in the sidelines. Matumba Man going for 19, as well as Vansker going down. Matumba Man just trying to click away. He's hit with the Spirit Vessel, so he's losing quite a bit of HP here. The burn damage actually is enough, just barely. They do want to get Zitrak, though. They charge in. He's still hit. He's dead. And that's a 5-man wipe. All they lost was their carries, but they did lose all their carries. Except for...
all you lost were those really important heroes you'd rather keep
the
alive.
ones that kind of need to stay alive to win the team fights. But
yeah.
Anyway, if that last team fight isn't a showing about the fact that BKB might be a good idea, then I don't know what is. But you know what? I want them to run BKB. BKB is such a great item. All the pub players, for some reason, think BKB is not a thing you go for. And by pub players, I mean anyone who's not, like, ancient, I think.
That's because it doesn't give you as much damage as a Daedalus, man. Come on. If you're cool, you get the... if you're cool, you get the Divine Rapier. If you're lame, you get the BKB.
And maybe so, but looking at some of these item build-ups, we have Matumba Man also beelining an Aghanim Scepter. Oh, you know what I want to see now that I think about the fact that the hero is in the game?
What?
Snapfire X.
Oh, right. I think getting that this game would be a little bit ridiculous. That's more of a save than anything else, right? You just gobble them up and spit them out.
Yeah, and you don't really need a save if you have Matumba Man running around with a DD rune insta-bursting down the bird. Dagger goes out, 19. Also meets the end of the blade. Actually, it meets the end of the staff, so Yabsor getting the kill on that one. And, I mean, this is a DD with your full Desolator. I wouldn't be surprised if we just walk into Roche right now.
And there we are. No lifesteal, but I'm not sure it'll matter a whole lot. Yeah, it just heals him up every so often with the Pugna. That's how they're going to do it.
Oh, actually, they're going to disengage for now. They want to end up getting this Ricky. They hit him with the clip of the stun. They will be able to blink out for the time being, but Decret very slow, and as well as the Spirit Breaker charging in. Mortimer's Kiss is coming through. They are looking to at least get the kill on Vansker here, put back into the range, but Yabsor will find the kill, and maybe they'll... Are they going to go back to... They're going to go back to Roche. Okay.
No DD rune this time. They would take it a little bit slow if they do go in here. But with the Ricky and the Witch Doctor down, it's a pretty safe Roche. Just takes a bunch of time.
Yeah, it'll take a little while. There's not really many other objectives they can take within confidence. I mean, even Zai is just up here clicking this tier 1 tower here, just trying to take it down. He can't really help with the Roshan.
I mean, the best thing for him is to be a little bit away from his team, to be in a good position where he can charge the enemy in that vision of them, and give his allies time to react and get onto the same target that he's charging.
Top 3 net worth, by the way. It's all secret heroes. 9.5 on PA, 8.2 on Pugna, 7.6, 7.7 now. Monkey King. Monkey King is actually going BKB. He's not going first item Ags like everyone else. Well, I say first item. Actually, looking at... Went back to Spirit Breaker just real quick. He is 50 gold away from getting it. But back in the mid, you see a 5-man smoke. They want to go for anybody here. Yabsor might be the target, and is definitely the target, but Force Staff is not going to save him. He'll still take immense amount of magic damage, but Nisha will drop his ultimate. I don't think Wukong's commands can really help him out too much here. Clean up some of the sentry wards around. But Spirit Breaker has Axe now. Quick side note. Look at that boy
not
go.
Not able to do a whole lot at the moment while Pugna's He's just... I'm not sure what he's doing here.
Yeah, this is interesting.
He can't kill him because he's too far forward. just making a bit of space created, I suppose. He didn't even die for it. So now charging the bottom lane. There's not really that big of a reason for them to be down here unless they're ready to try and push high ground. I think they should wait until PA's at least done the IGNWDP. So 500 gold away from his point booster still. Actually, they're going to go on with Phoenix here, and he's going to die instantly.
Yeah, they want to charge him. There's the crit as well to follow suit. Insult to injury. Vansker's like hiding over here in the tree line. He's like, yeah, I want none of that. Zai charging again. Does manage to find, actually not the Ricky. He was charging the lane, and now the Ricky might be in trouble here. Push him up to the high ground here. Monkey is on the sidelines. There's no defusal available. Do have the Echo, though, so that slow will be there, but Zitrax will be able to blink strike out. I say that those Yapzor comes in, hits the Decrepify, and will Q him down. And now they find 633, the follow-up bash, the stun whiffs as Yapzor is a little bit far ahead, but the clumsy net will be able to find him. Nisha coming in, doesn't have staff fail, but just quite yet. 3 more seconds for his stun. They find 19, meanwhile, in the mid lane, and Nisha now clicking away out on 633 up in this top lane. Actually, what is Zai doing? He is just continually diving. They find the kill on Vansker in the base. He's just slowly losing his HP. He might be going down now with the buybacks coming in at the last second. Meanwhile, they're all buying this space. They end up getting Zai and the space being made. There is a casket going out. Looks like they do manage to interrupt the TP on 633. They're going as much as they can, but man, it's real hard to take down this big beefy boy.
This is ridiculous right now. We've seen them chase Timbersaw for like a full 2 minutes, 3 minutes now. I mean, they're trying everything they can. He doesn't have a TP, but he's going to try and go in from the enemy base, I think.
Yeah, he's trying real hard. He hasn't done it yet. I think he's buying time. That's literally all that's happening right now, and they will finally kill 633. But they do have the outpost down in bot, so they'll just TP to the outpost, re-engage with the team fight because we have Wukong's command up, and Matumba Man might be in a bit of trouble here. There's no BKB just yet, and Aghanim Scepter. He's not going to be that BKB.
Yeah, IGNWDP is not a BKB. That is correct, and because of that, he did go down there. So.
Just going to go for a basher next, and just take a quick glance. Just a real quick glance at Nisha real quick. He's got Divine Rapier queued up.
This guy's not messing around anymore. I mean, you can keep attacking inside the smoke cloud if that's what you have.
Ooh. Titan Sliver being picked up. That's a PA item.
Oh,
what
no.
are you doing, Zai?
Oh.
He's charging into the mid. He's just dead.
Yeah. This isn't the first time this has happened in this game, though. But there is no one to help him when he is that deep in. He does get the kill, but he ends up dying for it. I mean, any 1-for-1 trade that you can get right now is great for you if you're team unique. You're gonna get tons of XP to get back into this game if this is what's happening. Unfortunately, I think the game is too far gone, especially if the PA decides to get a BKB, or the Monkey King decides not to get a Divine Rapier. We're going to see the game end in short order.
I want to think that Nisha is just holding on for this item for a little while everyone else is just secretly annihilating all these heroes.
I mean, Divine Rapier is what the Ricky's got queued up as well.
Oh my god. Seriously?
It's a high value
What is
item.
this? Oh, this
Monkey
is funny.
King Bar is just a poor man's Divine Rapier now.
Well, Nisha does manage to whiff the stun on Illusion here, but they will find the kill. They also got the kill on 19, 633. It's going to be slowly clicked down here, just trying to find any amount of damage they can. Snapfire, well, let's have the cookie. They find the stun, and Nisha will just click away on 633. Trying to clean them up, though. They will real hard. Try real hard. It's very, very difficult, but Yapzor, actually, no, Puppy is the one to get the kill with the last bit of that Mortimer's Kiss.
Yeah. Spiritbreaker is one of the heroes that makes it much harder to get away from Timbersaw because the enemies aren't losing vision of you due to that charge of darkness, even if he doesn't end up connecting with you by the time he dies. It's like similar to like Clink's Spiritbreaker as well. Anything that can kind of give you vision on heroes that like juking around in the trees or gapping distance.
Zai, please.
Speaking
Zai,
of,
please. Zai, please. You're not going to make it. Oh, no, he is going to make it.
Zai's not joking around anymore.
What are you talking about? Of course he's joking around.
He's had enough of the enemies. He's running at them. He sees blood and he goes for it. He doesn't care how far away his team is.
So, BKB, we saw it finally on Nisha was completed. Now he's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter. Now, I would say that this is just because everybody else on his team was going Aghanim Scepter, but, I mean, Aghanim Scepter Monkey King is actually a fairly normal thing. Yeah. Especially if, like, you run Radiance Monkey King, because it's just, the chakrams have the Radiance.
Yeah, you leave them behind, they Radiance everything that walks through them. But it's a pretty good sieging item as well. It hits things. So I like Monkey King eggs. Good item, not just getting that to fit in. Puppy, the only one with sense on Team Secret, not getting an Aghanim Scepter.
Well, he finished his Yules, so we don't know what he's getting afterwards. But that being said, he is the 5, but he is above the net worth of both the 4 and the 5 on the side of Unique.
Yeah.
So it's not like he doesn't have the money.
Net worth.
Yeah, what are we looking at anyway? Oh, I switched it up actually. It's still Phoenix as 4. He's trying real hard to get that Aghanim Scepter. He's 500 away, but I don't think that'll save him. It's like you said, Secret, they have Little Shredder. All they gotta do is just go pew 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 when they're done.
Yes, pew 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 when they done, all Italian like now. You also have the eggs and the PA, so it's very even though she's a melee hero, it's pretty easy for the PA to get on top of wherever the egg is. Well, you blow somebody up, you teleport nearby where the egg is, and you start hitting it too.
Zai TPing in. Actually, we see that Nisha actually just dies because the tree got quelled. You know, that's the whole thing of like Timbersaw and stuff. Zai will just charge on out though. Slowed up for a little bit. Invoker was trying to catch him, but he's just out of there.
Yep. But he's gonna go back in right after though. Again, he's not joking
their Spirit Breaker. Look at him go! They get the kill on Vansker immediately there, and now Zai, I think, might be going down. I'm not 100% certain. If he has mana after the charge and get out of the silence, then yes. But no, he's just very, very dead.
That's a bit too much. Secret's goofing around right now. I think they're upset with him on a Unique. I'm not upset. They know that he's messing around. Just tip him. They're trying to have a good time.
Well, Pugna's going Ags now. We do see that 19 will go down in the meantime, and Matamba Man finds a bash on the Ricky. Almost like every pub game you ever play, first hit bash will end your day. See Illusion popping down the egg. Matamba Man not actually hit by the Fire Spirits, so he's got full attack speed available. 6-3 is just getting out of there. He's also going to go for an Aghanim. Never mind, he's not. He had an Aghanim Scepter link, the Timbersaw, but now he's going to the Heaven's Halberd. That will save their team fight, only for a little while.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense though. I mean, Heaven's Halberd is such a great item right now. The disarm is amazing. The status resistance is amazing. I think status resistance is very broken. They took it out of the game once back when Strength Hero used to have it as part of their kit. I'm not sure how I still feel about it. It's whatever though.
I miss that dearly, you know, when Strength Heroes were able to actually be extremely viable.
Part of the game. I'm sorry. It was taken out for good reason.
I know. What was the magic one? Magic was always the spell lamp, wasn't it?
It was magic resistance for a while.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
There was status resistance for strength, magic resistance for int, and then
Agi was move speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Agi is still move speed. That's the only one that didn't change.
Yeah.
Well, Ags is almost up and ready for the Monkey King. He'll actually get it on this camp. Have the courier come in, likely swap it out for probably the wand.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. He's already got
with his BKB, and he's charging yet again. This time they can't punish him for what he's trying to do, though. All right, never mind. He's charging the creep. Doesn't pay enough attention. Focused on that BKB pickup.
Oh,
they're
you know
doing
what?
a 5-man smoke right now.
He's got the quickening charm too.
Yeah. They will die if they go on to him. He's got his BKB.
BKB popped up immediately, charges out. They find a beautiful 3-man stun. Fanscore's actually put up on this hill right here. He's not able to do much about that in the Monkey King. Dropping the ult. Nisha cleaning house. They want to keep on getting the bird on the back lines. Desolator's there. He'll get him. And they do manage to also pick off Vansker that is hiding up in that little tree line up there. Hiding, quote unquote.
Yeah, that was probably the worst person that could have gone on him, but they did not know that the Spirit Breaker had a BKB because he had just picked it up and was out of vision. So lose 4 heroes for nil right there.
Okay, it's like secret in the chat or something like that. They're all building Ags now.
Is Puppy also building the eggs?
Yep, he's got it. He's got it linked, but he's not gonna get it before this game's over. I'm pretty sure the game will just end. You have
says,
4
put me in, coach. Spit me into the fountain, Puppy. Let's do this. Charges and bringing them far enough forward as they go on Invoker here.
Oh, yep, they get him. They got the decrep. They got the suck. They'll get him. 6-3-3 stuck on the sidelines too. He's gonna go down. They find the cookie. The cookie's not gonna land though. They find the kill. The egg is actually in the fountain, so it's not gonna be easily breakable here. It's Secret's moderately low HP, but they are able to blink out for the time being. But Nisha, he has Jinju stacks, so with only 1 available, he wants to try to get a good lifesteal out. But Yavzor's gonna heal him on the sideline. 6-3-3 will go down, and they find the kill on Zitrax as well. And Unique will throw out the GG for game number 1. And Secret take the first game with the intention of building Ags on every hero.
40k net worth up at 34 minutes. I mean, this game was pretty one-sided the entire